Okay, so like I've said before, right, I'm trying to get into this whole buying shit and reselling it later on or whatever, right? Well, about 4 months ago, give or take, I bought literally about 25 little orange goblet mugs that say pumpkin spice and everything nice. And I swear they've been in my room this whole time, just on my shelves, taking up space. I swear I could see one every area I turn around in my room. And finally, the day cold weather starts hitting Texas, they're selling like hotcakes on eBay. Is that what you call them, hotcakes? Or pancakes or flapjacks? I don't know, whatever. I guess it depends on what territory you live in or what time zone. Dude, when I was younger, I would go, not even younger, I would say maybe 5 years, maybe when I was 30, when Bill Miller started serving breakfast, right? I would go there and I loved getting their hotcake breakfast. And it's better to get it dining in because if you go through the drive through, they're gonna like make them smaller so they fit in your bag, you know? So you gotta like get down and eat them there, like dine in. So what you do is you order the three hotcakes because they come in threes, right? And then you order a quarter pound of brisket on the side, right? And then a large sweet tea. And that's what you get. It used to be, I don't even know, 18, $20 for one meal, right? That's about right. And so when you sit down, you get the three hotcakes and you get their butter and you spread it on each hotcake. And their butter was cool because it was whipped. So it was easy to spread. Real butter, you know? None of that, I can't believe it's not shit. And then once it's spread on each hotcake, you grab that quarter pound of brisket, like in both your hands, and you start kind of like pulling it apart into little bits. And then you spread those brisket bits all over the top of your hotcakes, right? Okay, if you haven't lost me there, hear me out. And then you get their syrup, and their syrup is like super liquidy. It's not like thick syrup you buy in the stores. It's at room temperature. It's still like liquidy, you know. So you got to be careful doing this step. You pour that all over the hotcakes. Make sure it covers those brisket bits and all the butter on there. And oh my god, that shit is fucking heaven. I'm serious. Brisket on hotcakes is so fucking good. And then you drink it down with that 32-ounce cup of sweet tea. God damn, my blood sugar is like 9,000 just thinking about it right now. Eat that shit, you fucking stupid bitch. Just play. Nah, that shit's fucking good. You should try it sometime if you feel like killing yourself with gluttony. That Taylor Swift's really doing a slow heel turn, huh? Yeah, I think Taylor Swift just released a new album last night or yesterday. I don't know, whatever you consider midnight. I listened to like half of it, and yeah, it was pretty good. I was just chilling here, you know, working on shit while listening to it. And from some of the lyrics I heard and how it's labeled explicit, I'm thinking, oh, okay, she's doing like a Miley Cyrus did when Miley just rowdy came in like a wrecking ball and was all topless everywhere, twerking with that Beetlejuice looking motherfucker at the VMAs, right? With the blurred lines. Hey, hey, hey. Do you want it? Hey, hey, hey. But yeah, that album Midnights, think about it, right? Which the number 12 is another word for midnight, and she's doing shit in 13s. So 13 minus 12 is 1, which is the 1 is on a $1 bill with a pyramid, so it's Illuminati confirmed. Midnight is also another word for night, which can be I can't even fucking read this. Midnight is also night, which can be associated with darkness, which can be also associated with black. Does that make it racist? The water's turning the frogs gay! But nah, from what I'm hearing, like me personally, Midnight's is a solid pop album, you know. I give it, I don't know, 3 stars. 3 stars! I mean, it's not Lady Gaga or Marina, but, you know, it's good. I was really hoping Taylor Swift was doing her heel turn while we have Kanye doing his babyface turn, at the same time. Kind of like that Bret Hart Stone Cold match where they do like a double turn. Man, where Stone Cold passed out and the sharpshooter with blood all over his face. It's a fucking great match. You need to go watch that. Go watch that match. It's a great match. But yeah, if Kanye can, I don't know, win the public back somehow and start making music again, I'd love that. And if this is the end of the career, he's just blaming on Goldberg. Or I think maybe it's a strategy of his. Maybe he's in these contracts, right, with all these companies, and he's just rowdy, being a piece of shit, and making it to where these companies want, if they don't cut ties with him, they'll, hurt themselves even more. So he's just strategically acting crazy. So all these contracts will just end, and he's free to do whatever he wants to do. Like not a new slave or whatever he calls it. He's playing chess when everyone else is playing checkers. Or dominoes. I don't know. Whatever metaphor. Oh, and I don't usually do this, but I want to make a correction to my last episode of my podcast. The movie I was describing, saying it was 9 to 5. Fucking 5 to 9. You're mine. No, the movie I was actually describing was Working Girl. Not that I'm sure 9 to 5 isn't good, because that's got Dolly Parton in it, for God's sakes. Dude, one of my favorite Dolly Parton quotes is, "The higher the hair, the closer to God." That's so great. And yeah, she's got a huge ass rack too, but boy can she sing and write, and she looks so damn good doing it. Like the song Jolene, oh my God, that song goes fucking hard. And that one song Whitney Houston sings in the movie The Bodyguard? And I will always love you. That was actually originally written and performed by Dolly Parton. That's a fact. You could actually look that up. I want to say Dolly Parton originally wrote that for like her record producer, who she might have been in love with, but she got signed to like a bigger, better company, and she wrote that for him to say, that she always loved him, I do know that when she was interviewed and asked if she was upset that Whitney Houston was getting all the spotlight for that song, she was like, "I'm still getting royalty checks, so she can sing it all she wants. I'm getting paid." But yeah, go watch Working Girl. That's a great movie. And watch 9 to 5 if you love Dolly Parton, because I love her and I need to watch it. So go watch it and I'll watch it too. I have no segue. Have you noticed how anyone who knows jujitsu has to immediately tell you they know it before you even ask them anything about anything? I guess that's cool. But is that going to help you when I pull out my Beretta? No, if I wanted to learn like a kung fu style or whatever fighting style, I want to learn Drunken Master from that Jackie Chan movie. If you haven't seen that Jackie Chan movie, I mean, he's great in every movie, but it's like an older movie, Drunken Master, and he's like able to fight better with the more alcohol he drinks and the more drunk he gets. And man, I don't want to spoil it for you, but yeah, the movie ends pretty badass, and it has some badass fight scenes in it for however old it is. Pretty old. Or I'd even want to learn Muay Thai, like an Ong Bak, the Thai warrior. Have you seen that? Where they just fight with their elbows and knees. And in that movie, they have some tribe who worships a statue of a head of an elephant, and it gets stolen for like drug trafficking, and he's got to use his knees and elbows to kick butts and get it back. Or even the movie about the guy who trained Bruce Lee, IP Man, or I guess it's pronounced Ip Man. I thought it was IP Man, but whatever. If you haven't watched it, the trilogy of movies, go and fucking do it. Donnie Yen, I mean, I didn't even know his name was Donnie Yen. I had to look it up, but yeah, he plays Ip Man all badass. The first two movies are fucking badass. Like there's the first scene where he's fighting for rice, and then the other one, part 2, where he's fighting a fucking British boxer. And then in part 3, he actually fights Mike Tyson for 3 minutes. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Oh, God, it hurts to do Macho Man. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what I'm going to leave you with for today. I do have one last tip for you, like a life hack, I guess. I don't know what kind of potato chips you like, but choose Pringles from now on. And why do you ask? I'm going to tell you why. Well, for one thing, Pringles are just the best chips hands down. Next, they don't come in a bag, so that shit doesn't get all David Blaine and just disappear when you fucking open it. So, you get all the chips that are promised. And finally, after you, I can't read this. And finally, after you're done eating all the chips, with little arts and crafts and ingenuity, you could turn the Pringles can into a makeshift fleshlight and fuck the can. So yeah, choose Pringles. This is not an advertisement for Pringles. And yeah, have a great night and take care. I wish you well.